No text back. Yeah, she don't get no text. I don't want no sex, no. Oh, yeah, I just want that neck. Damn. I just want that neck. Oh, baby, I don't want no sex.
You said. You said. You know what time it is. Are these Adidas? No, they're not. But that's all I need right here. That's all I need! Stop! No?
All of the YouTubers on this list claim to have been directly possessed or witnessed a possession and recorded it. Number 13, a YouTuber named Spider Reed doesn't really believe in Bloody Mary and decides to take the mirror challenge at 3 a.m. He spins around 3 times while saying her name. Immediately afterwards, he gets a very distant look and goes down.
What?
Spider Reed doesn't move from the ground for over 1 full minute. When he finally gets to his feet again, he hardly looks the same as before. He slowly turns around and leaves the room in a dreamlike state, with his eyes still closed. If this is a true possession, then exactly how long he stayed possessed for, or what happened next is unclear. Number 12, a YouTuber named Cooper Mackey says he has been hearing weird laughing voices around his house lately, and his sister has been acting really bizarre. So he grabs the camera and starts recording. It isn't long until his sister stops talking and slips into another one of her strange trance.
Oh, what the hell, bro? Oh, I would say get a sledgehammer. One time. Get that young, get a nice firm grip. Yeet! All on her. And then haul ass like mother clubbing. So I'm saying. I know that's your sister and all. Like y'all blood. But all that blood shit go out the window when your junk gets possessed. That's all I'm saying. I don't care who you is.
Says,
you can stop.
Look at all that trash. Hell no.
Okay?
She briefly snaps out of it for a couple of minutes and then goes back under.
God. Oh my God. Shay, please.
Leave her.
She wakes up and remembers nothing. The way I see it, this has to be one of 3 possibilities. Either all of this is just acting, a real medical disorder, or an actual possession. Based on what I've seen, it's probably only a matter of time before something like this happens again. Number 11. When Joey Salvatore and his friends learn that their entire neighborhood is rumored to be haunted,
wow,
they go to the local cemetery and try to get something on tape. They don't really find much.
So, okay. You realize that your whole entire neighborhood is possessed and cahoots and sus hoots. But then you go to a cemetery to try to get answers. That's like me trying to get from old girl. I'm just talking. That's like me trying to get from an old girl for like months, right? And I'm ready, right? She know the vibes, right? She over my place. We about to but I'm like, nah, I don't want to do it no more. What? I don't know if that made any sense, but I'm always making sexual references. I don't know why I said that, but just saying. And plus he has Hollister on. You know he clucking up.
Eventually come back home, but it looks like something found them and managed to attach itself to a friend named Roger.
What?
Now he is standing motionless with his back to them in a dark room, and they are too freaked out to do anything more than secretly record his reflection in a mirror. After a while, he sits down and stops moving completely, so they decide to put Roger in his room and check on him later.
Y'all touched him?
Roger's nowhere to be found, at least not at first.
What's going on?
Y'all touched him? All y'all possessed. Oh! What the
They're
hell?
totally freaking out when Roger comes wandering back into the room completely fine, wondering what had happened. The group feels unsafe at this point and has no choice but to send Roger on his way. Eventually, Roger says that he was just playing a joke on them, but it's unclear if he really means it or if he is just in denial. Number 10. This video could be someone talking gibberish in their sleep, or it could be a possession, as uploader JRon2 seems to think. Listen to this part and tell me if you think she could be speaking an ancient language.
That's cloth language.
One person in the comments section for this video thinks she might be saying something like, on the other side of the gods in Old Latin. Whatever that means. If a second person could verify that this was what she said, then maybe we would know if she was possessed or just mumbling. Number 9. YouTuber Lance Stewart has always had his critics when it comes to his paranormal videos, but in this video, Lance doesn't claim he got possessed, but rather someone else who is just participating. They are doing a Ouija board challenge and actually managed to capture some interesting paranormal moments, most notably at the 8-minute and 42-second mark when the camera picks up an unknown voice saying, "Turn it off."
Is it I love you?
What?
Yes.
Is the ghost implying that it does not want to be filmed? Maybe this is a warning they should have heeded, because later in the day, well after they are done with the Ouija board, Lance finds his ex-girlfriend Lizzie acting very strangely. She's lying on the bed with her eyes rolled back, not saying a word. Lance sounds extremely concerned when she says it's just a...
Why would you play like that? That's not, why are you laughing? That's not funny. I'm dead ass right now. Y'all had a whole Ouija board, some lit candles.
She would have got knocked out.
She would. She would. Okay. And I would have had a sledgehammer right here. An Adidas sledgehammer. And I would have just said, yeet, one time. And would you still have been laughing right now? No, you wouldn't. I'm gonna need you not to play like that. Please. That's not funny. That's not, nah. That's like get clucked up. Just saying, you laughing and shit. You probably really are possessed. And if that's the case, deuces.
Frank, do you think she was telling the truth, or did whatever possessed her just want to give Lance a false sense of security? Either way, this video should serve as an example of how you need to exercise massive caution when using a Ouija board. Number 8. A YouTuber named Muzamil Khan records his neighbor having an argument one floor up. Muzamil knows that there's only one person in the apartment, but somehow at least 2 voices are coming out of the same man.
You got it.
Didn't really hear what he was talking about until this part in particular. Listen to this and tell me if you hear multiple voices panting, breathing, and speaking at the same time. Muzamil keeps recording until his roommate wakes up and shuts the door. Later, he says the police eventually took his neighbor into custody, who by that time had removed his clothes and was acting even more possessed. It's hard to tell from this video whether this man was actually possessed or just under the influence of something, which still doesn't fully explain how numerous voices could come out of one person at the same time. Number 7. A YouTuber named Tyler Hardy wakes up in the middle of the night, only to find one of his friends standing in the corner with his back turned. Tyler wakes up everyone else and they soon agree that he must be sleepwalking. They're in the middle of laughing at him when they realize, to their horror, that he is not exactly sleeping after all. This video is only about half a minute long, so it's hard to tell if he is really possessed or not. That shrieking hiss is definitely a strong indication that he really was, though. Maybe if it was a little longer, we would know for sure. Number 6. A YouTuber named Faster Than Pasta is experimenting with a homemade Ouija board and manages to contact a 44-year-old spirit named Simon.
Why?
Simon doesn't appear to be very happy about being summoned and interrogated by some kids, so he spells out his displeasure.
Do you want to be friends?
Do you wanna?
We're so sorry.
Do you wanna
Less than
pluck
10
me?
minutes later, Faster Than Pasta begins to look different and feel strange. She looks at her hands as though they are foreign objects, and then her head goes down. Her knees give out and she falls to the ground, woozy. When she recovers, she looks over at her friend Jimmy, only to discover that now he is the one acting strange.
Oh, best believe. Everybody getting knocked the fuck out. I feel like I said that wrong. Everybody getting knocked the hell out. Let me just get a firm grip. What does SpongeBob say? I mean, Patrick. Firmly grasp it. Yeet! Everybody on that ass.
It seems as if Simon the Spirit is switching between both of them at will.
Jimmy, what
Jimmy.
what happened?
Jimmy too passes out with absolutely no recollection of what happened upon waking. Tell me if you think they are really getting possessed or just acting. Parts of this video look pretty convincing, but I can't say for sure. Number 5. A YouTuber named Dillionaire Vlogs is trying his hardest to summon a ghost.
Oh my god.
He'll take no for an answer. First, he tries to command the supernatural by force. Then he makes fun of them and does whatever else he can think of to get any kind of reaction.
Where the demons at, man?
Shit, you about to find out.
This was taken in 2017 during Irma, and Dillionaire hopes that the electrified atmosphere will somehow help the spirit world connect with his own. Apparently it works.
What?
The camera falls over by itself, and a voice that sounds like Dillionaire clearly says, "I'm here."
Hello? Anyone here?
Dillionaire claims that he was possessed during this part, and made to say this against his will, though I'm not so sure about that. Then again, 134 people lost their lives during Irma, so it wouldn't really surprise me if one of them really did use his body as a conduit to say hello. Number 4. When a YouTuber named Noah Faddis learns that an old section of his school is haunted, he and his friends grab a camera and check it out. They are making a parody of shows like Ghost Hunters when suddenly their skit is interrupted by running footsteps.
Okay. There's a part, I don't care if there was an ant-sized part of the school that was haunted or possessed. It's still, the school is still haunted and it's possessed. So I'm not, you got it. Where was it? It was a whole arm. I don't care if that's the case. So I'm gonna go ahead and need a transfer right then and now, right? I'm gonna go ahead and get leave my neighborhood, okay? I'm gonna need like a 6-mile radius, right? And for my pain and suffering, I'm gonna need like at least $3 million.
And knocking on the walls. Noah sprints off to investigate while his friends hang back.
Wow.
Loud noises fill the hallway from all directions, and then everything gets way too quiet. The 2 remaining friends strain their eyes and hear Noah's twisted voice calling out for them.
Okay, we're done. No, let's go.
Then go.
Soon Noah comes around the corner looking vicious and ready for a confrontation. Either this entire video is just a school project, or whatever is down here seems to have claimed Noah for themselves, and I doubt they are giving him back anytime soon. Number 3. Leo Streetsky claims to have been possessed by a demonic force during the making of these 2 videos. The majority of the first 20-minute video is simply him glaring at a camera with a demented, menacing expression while pacing from room to room. Often, he films out the window at nothing in particular, almost as if he is frantically searching for someone to give him further instructions. The few times he does speak, his voice is harsh and strained. During this part, I think he says something like, "Exit here now," followed by a maniacal laugh.
Exit here now.
Again, he returns to the window to look for something only he can see. It's hard to say if Leo is faking these videos, or really thinks he is possessed. Both of these videos only have a handful of views and are very long, so I don't think he is doing this for attention. Number 2. This girl hears a loud commotion in her sister's room and grows concerned. When she goes to check on her sibling, something huge hits the ground on the other side. Then the door to her sister's room seems to close all by itself.
Hello?
The scared girl tries to stand outside of the room for some time and simply listens. Finally, she musters enough courage to try again, and this is what she sees waiting for her.
Oh, wow. Hell no. Room dirty as shit. You know she possessed.
Her sister sits stiffly in bed, staring ahead while creepy music plays from nowhere. Her room is completely wrecked, and she does not respond or say anything at all. Well, I guess this video could be some sort of behavioral problem or even a prank. My gut instinct tells me that this was most likely a real possession. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and if you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. I recently released the number 15 mixtape, but I don't think you should follow these instructions to check it out. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to hit the subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. Also, don't forget I upload a new video here on YouTube every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. Years ago, a YouTuber was watching the 2012 Video Music Awards when he observed a brief but noticeable change in the eyes and facial structure of one rapper in particular. This close-up of Lil Wayne shows that he was definitely not wearing eye contacts to change his eye color, but during one point the rapper looks totally different, even if just for only a moment. I personally think this theory is a little far-fetched, but I do find it interesting all the same. I was thinking that powerful stage lights could maybe have caused this effect, but I will admit that watching frame by frame is pretty unsettling. I'm definitely not saying that Lil Wayne was possessed for certain, but at the same time, I would like to get your best guess as to what's really going on here if possible. If you have a problem with biting your nails, these top 13 videos are definitely not going to help.
I'm kind of 50-50 on possessed videos, like people being possessed, because it's easy to fake it though. The only way I would believe that if I was there in person, which chance of that actually happening and me witnessing somebody being possessed in person is pretty slim, cause I got Old Faithful right here. Then I got Old Faithful right here. But then you also got stuff like that's pretty convincing. Like you got the Ouija board, you got the upside down crosses, you got the candles, you got a bunch of different variables to make it convincing. Now there could have been some videos in here that they were 100% possessed, but because it's a video, you don't really know unless you was actually there in person. But with that being said, I'm still not gonna take that chance. Just like with that Bloody Mary shit. Like, I'm pretty sure Bloody Mary is like, I don't want to say it's fake, but then I don't want to say it's real either. I'm not about to make a video, or I'm not about to go in the bathroom and do that shit. That was a whole cough.
I'm sorry. I could not hold that in.
I'm not about to do that in the bathroom, regardless if it's fake or not. So I don't want to take that chance, because if I do that, I'm clutched for life. But yeah, then again, there's YouTube too. So a lot of people would do risky things just for some views, or just get noticed on YouTube. Me, I'm just a simple guy doing simple things. That's it. I'm just trying to live my life. What do you say? 1/4 mile at a time, I guess. But yeah, but some of these videos in here were definitely convincing though. I'm not even gonna hold you. The ones with the Ouija board, yeah, that was definitely convincing. But yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 on possessions. That's all I'm saying. I'm definitely not about to touch nobody if they're getting possessed. Because you touch somebody, then whatever's inside of them is gonna be inside of you. It's the whole effect. I'm not with it. That's not how we rocking. That's not how we rolling. Keep it cool, keep it classy. And I love you. Stay happy. My family. Huh?
See you bye.
See you bye. No bye.
See ya.